My name is David G. This week on Life Tools, we've been exploring the concept of change. You know, change, it's the only constant. That consistent, steady, unknown that's popping out there in virtually every single moment. Sometimes there can be birds, sometimes there could be the wind. Sometimes you're walking down the street and suddenly, whoosh, you just get swept up in some type of swirl. When change hits us, it can really knock us back. And I've talked a lot about this concept of resilience. Resilience doesn't mean you're impervious and you're bulletproof and nothing can touch you. Resilience means that when you get knocked down, you can pull yourself back up. So when change hits us, it's really easy for us to say, I didn't know it, I didn't expect it, it was brand new, it just hit me like a loop. So when you're experiencing change, you can view it three ways. You can see it as a challenge or a threat. You can see it as finite or infinite. You can see it as random whatever or a life lesson. Now, science has now proven if we can see things as challenges versus threats, we don't get swirled up in that whole fight, flight, chemical and hormone, didn't know what I was doing, where we make bad choices out of fear or desperation. So number one, let's see it as a challenge. Whatever has changed in your life, see it as a challenge. Finite or infinite. If we can see it as finite and somehow get our fingers wrapped around the edges, whatever those edges are. Say this is the day it starts, and maybe there's an end date some point out there. Let me put my fingertips around that. When we can see it as finite instead of infinite, suddenly we realize the pain, the uncertainty is not eternal. And lastly, if we believe that we can learn and grow from the situation instead of some random thing happened to me, CFL. See it as a challenge, see it as finite, and believe you will learn. Suddenly, we can get back up, step back into our power. Try this with anything that's going on in your life. News that you never expected would come to you, a diagnosis, a breakup, a firing, a hiccup in the space-time continuum that's knocked you back, whatever it is. CFL, challenge, finite, learn and grow, and you will be the master of change. Manage it like a boss. From the sweet spot of the universe, this is David G. Keep meditating, and I'll see you in the gap.